gotta ask you some advice, but it's not for me though. It's about one of my homies.
Somebody say that. You automatically know it's for them, bro.
Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, Big Guru panics after getting exposed by Paul Pierce mid-interview. This is another video by Poetic Flacco. That boy bringing the news, man. So I'm about to see what he talking about. T-Roll, what you got to say?
33 says in back gang.
Shout out to you, Maddie.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what this is about, so I guess we'll find out with y'all.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryan finally got exposed on the Paul Pierce podcast. Her career is now in jeopardy because Paul Pierce really revealed who she really is under this front. This lady has been going from podcast to podcast, gossiping about people's lives, critiquing them, telling women what they want to hear, critiquing men. But her credibility to give advice on relationships has been called into question time after time. First off, she has admitted she's never been in a healthy marriage. So how could you tell people how to get married or how to stay in marriages when you've never been married? And her doctorate degree is also called into question. She got her doctorate degree allegedly from a university that's no longer even in business. So the accreditation can't really be verified. But after this podcast with Paul Pierce, I don't care if she do have a real doctorate degree. She has no business giving advice to anyone on how to be in a healthy relationship, because she explained more of her current relationship or situation to Paul Pierce. And from how she explained it, is one of the most unhealthy situations anyone could ever put themselves in. No professional would hear the situation that she claims she's currently in and say, yeah, this is healthy. But this woman wants to tell you how to live your life.
Goals.
Now she starts off, by the way,
seemingly
admitting that she's essentially been a side chick or somebody's work for 5 years. And then she realizes how crazy she sounds, and then she tries to switch it up as if she got the power.
On with you. This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Verse uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was insightful.
But we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
Got her.
We dated for 5 years.
Got her. Paul Pierce just said, got her. Good.
I shot it with tiptoeing there.
At that point, I would have just, if I was her, I'd say, hey, I think I drank too much tonight. I need to go home.
She don't look like she on nothing right now.
No, I would have lied. I don't know. Damn, I think I had too much to drink. It's kicking in.
Tiptoe around the pool, done fucked around the fella.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
At your beat, is you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? Because Paul Pierce called this out. You've been this dude work for 5 years. While you sit on the internet and call out women for not leaving multi-millionaires because you feel like those multi-millionaires aren't catering to them the right way, you then sit on this internet and tell Paul Pierce that you've been this dude work. You've been giving this dude access to your body for 5 years with no commitment. And that's somehow better than what these other women is going through. No, y'all are in the same boat. Now, she begins to unravel this in real time and begins to understand how it makes her look horrible. And then she tries to flip it into some type of boss babe girl win. And you're about to see how weirdly obsessed these people are when it comes to looking like a boss babe.
Oh my God.
I know what's going on now. We're going to take this sheep clothing off.
The wolf teeth going out. No, we have
somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years. And yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
No one's No one is we working together.
I would take 500 on the board for things that never happened. This man who has had access to your cheeks, he's been clapping your cheeks every which way possible for absolutely free with no commitment. And he could be with other women and still clap your cheeks whenever he wants. That man told you, I'm not okay with this arrangement. Stop it, bro. Give it up, man. She's with a man who, for some reason, don't want to commit to her. For some reason, is having commitment issues, right? He want to deal with other women while still keeping her on the side to clap her cheeks. She accidentally revealed that arrangement publicly and then began to understand, oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I've been telling these people that I got it all figured out. Now I gotta give an alternative lie and say it's all because of me. As she explains this new relationship arrangement, the quote-unquote Mrs. Healthy relationship guru, watch her explain quite possibly the most unhealthy relationship you've ever seen.
We working together.
But you keeping them at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the
sex. I figured it out.
Oh,
I gotta maintain that.
How you keep somebody for 5 years?
Look, Paul Pierce just relaxed.
That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient, so
No,
everything is good in that department.
No. He
wants a relationship.
She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's
that's
something
how
better.
I know she's not
going.
a good host.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me, and so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it, and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh,
let's keep it. I mean, it's like, dude, let's.
He put on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my God!
I know she from
That
Long Beach.
makes sense.
Don't try to come with the suit jacket.
That shit is funny.
And the glow.
You know what I mean?
She's not from Long Beach. Not from Inglewood. I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small community in the city of Los Angeles.
I
Okay,
can see through all of that.
Hold on, gang. Why she came to a After Dark podcast? She see they wearing their night clothes. Why she came all dressed up? Like this wasn't gonna end badly. This is After Dark. What kind of activities happen at nighttime?
yes, he has great qualities.
No, to protect the image,
he
I
does
guess.
well in all that he does with me. He just emotionally is.
I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
Draw 4.
Okay, she answered that. He does well in all
Emotionally.
I don't know. That's a broad question. What? All
Paul,
areas.
you're a man, so you answer this question.
I answer it.
Emotionally, he goes back and forth from, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me, and then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you, I'm not sure that I can facilitate you.
Okay, now I'm beginning to think that she's talking about herself here. You know, and somebody, all right, y'all ever had that one friend where they going through it, but they don't want to show that they're going through it? And they be like, hey, bro, I got to ask you some advice, but it's not for me, though. It's about one of my homies.
Somebody say that. You automatically know it's for them, bro.
That's what she's giving right now. Like she's trying to seek advice because she don't know what else to do.
I'm not sure that I can be with you.
First off, the man that you're describing is emotionally unhinged and unstable. And the Mrs. Perfect Relationship Guru is dealing with an emotionally unstable man in a very toxic situation. That don't sound
if he
too right.
is saying
Also,
that, he's stringing you along.
No man
Ain't no
ever,
man moving like that.
No man ever.
That's what I'm just saying.
Unequivocal access to the cheeks for absolutely with no effort whatsoever for 5 straight years. And he's waking up every day talking about, I want to be in a relationship with you.
Poetic, I'm so glad he said it. Ain't no man in the history of knowing that they ain't got nothing to worry about. And I'm just clapping. Oh, yeah. I mean, fair. Yeah, I could have a hard day from work, call you, you're still pulling up. I could celebrate my victory, you're still pulling up. And then I'm finna marry you? Now why? Shit, when the side chick stop answering the phone, you still answer? Shit, you the ultimate mistress. Why would I retire you?
And that shit sounds crazy. Access to clap them 42-year-old cheeks and still get to clap other women's cheeks. And you want us to believe that that's the man who wants to commit, who is begging to be your boyfriend? Cut it out, bro. No man ever. That don't exist. That man don't exist, bro. I don't know who you think you're lying to or who you think you're fooling, but she's about to reveal her hand very shortly. Because at the end, you would hear the real reason why she decided to go with the alternative lie, which is this man has been begging her for 5 years and he's not okay with just clapping her cheeks and getting access to her body whenever he wants. He also wants to hand over half his assets through marriage. He also wants to deal with her emotional baggage. Man, cut it out, bro. But you're about to hear at the very end why she decided to choose this alternative lie instead of just staying with the truth, which is, I've been sleeping with this man asking for commitment and he's not giving it to me. Because she understands how the internet works. Watch this.
So when I say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable to where as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a relationship.
You good with these words.
I am.
You good with these words.
Listen,
because
but
you
let me say
all
this.
These people advice.
Let me say this, Paul.
This
He has every right to feel like what I've been doing as far as being in a relationship with him when I want to is not something that gives him stability. However, I don't want to commit to a relationship with a man who I feel emotionally is not in a place of being able to be in a healthy relationship.
Wow. So why are you messing with him? Why are you playing mental games with him?
I'm not playing mental games with him. It's not mental games. It's all transparency.
Why is it still sex involved?
How do you know we sexing? We could just be having a...
Because you from Long Beach.
What? Are you trying to take us for an idiot, baby?
Shit. I ain't messing with no female for 5 years on and off and I'm not smashing.
What?
I can give a fuck about what you got going on.
Bro. That shit crazy.
I know.
Oh my God.
You cannot be doing the dude.
I know what's going on.
But let me say this. It is transparent. He understands. I understand. I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him, which is the emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We've talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's...
Come here. Sit. All right, let him off the leash. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's exactly. Come here.
Well, you know what? If that's what I'm doing, I'll say this, and people are going to be mad, and I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said,
come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash.
There it goes, bruh. She understood, like, her real situation.
Not the IT guy here of 33 says, sorry,
she's a fool, she's a clown. She's giving away the cheeks with absolutely no commitment, while also dogging other women online for giving away their body with no commitment.
After this video, Maddie.
So she's switching up because she understands this, by the way, right? The optics. And women like her are obsessed with coming across or looking like super boss babes, bruh. You know, like, what a boss babe is, bruh. A boss babe is, I don't need no man. I step on men. I treat men how they treat women. I'm a man myself, when it's not the case at all. This is a sad, lonely 42-year-old woman who's been giving away cheeks for absolutely nothing and free at no cost, who's trying to flip the situation to make it look like it's in her favor, when that's just not the case. But let's just say she is telling the truth, which she's not. But there's no chance on earth that she is telling the truth. She's not. But let's just say that she was. Isn't this how women get killed? Isn't this the exact unhealthy relationship that any professional would tell you to stay far away from? A man who is emotionally unstable, who has an unhealthy obsession with you, who's been crying and crying and crying for you to accept him, you just using him for being... Isn't this how women get unalived? No working professional or someone who is claiming to be as accredited as Cheyenne Bryan is will tell any woman to stay in this relationship. So this right here is the only proof I need. First off, if she's lying.
All right, man. I was going to hold my tongue to the end, but I'm probably going to put in my last one. As human beings, we're the most flawed when it comes to having knowledge, actually execute. I just realized I had the mic in my hand. What I'm trying to convey here is like, you could have an expert tell you, listen, man, you gotta turn your head and your hand when you're throwing this javelin for it to get this far. Then you look at him throw the javelin, he throw it like a rookie. You'd be like, how you go ahead and giving all this advice? Because he doesn't have practice throwing the javelin. The nigga had his head in the book. I'm giving you the same example. She might have practical knowledge on how a relationship works, but because of her psychological damage of how she grew up, her childhood, maybe past relationships, she can't see past. She can't apply the practical knowledge, you know what I'm saying, into her own life.
Yeah, I agree.
Duh. You're not credible to ever give advice again. No,
which is why I say take everybody with a grain of salt.
Who has something to offer would advise any woman to stay in their relationship for 5 years that you're claiming that you're in.
If that's true.
That's exactly.
So that means, to my point, at 42, I'm not opt out. We are not opt out. Okay, we have options. And we are not on the leash.
She's sexy red.
We can actually be the one holding the leash. It's all about your standards. It's all about you understanding who you are and you standing in and on your square and you doubling down on that, period. There's men out there who will show up in any capacity we want. We don't have to settle.
Throw out that bait,
and we don't have to settle at a certain time. We can do.
Bro, actually, let me tell you something even more powerful. She's doing something that women have done throughout the history of time. Listen to every word that she just said, and I'm going to tell you what it is. She is manifesting, bro. The same thing I just told you that men need to start doing. All of us need to start projecting what we want out of life. You think she just got to where she is?
So that means,
she just,
to my point, at 42, I'm not opt out. We are not opt out. Okay, we have options, and we are not on the leash. We can actually be the one holding the leash. It's all about your standards. It's all about you understanding who you are and you standing in and on your square and you doubling down on that, period. There's men out there who will show up in any capacity we want. We don't have to settle. And we don't have to settle at a certain time. We can do what we want. Because I tell you one thing I'm not doing. I ain't doing time, but I ain't spending a whole lot of time with who I want, when I want. And both of us are enjoying it, getting what we want.
What she just did.
Is that entitlement right there?
She manifested. What Alex said about entitlement, nigga.
That sound like she entitled, bro.
What did Alex say about entitlement?
Enlighten me.
You forgot?
Elucidate.
That boy said, you got to seize what you want out of this life. You got to say what you want, put it out there. And you got to believe it to achieve it. How you think some of the baddest bitches in this world just have everything they want, never paid for shit, just over here? Because as long as they have some form of real self-belief that the world's bending to them, they fucking the world. The world's not fucking them. And it's the same thing with the niggas who's over here doing the same shit, bro. Like billionaires, millionaires, bro. People who have money, have motion. They don't just get there thinking, oh shit, life just happens to me. I happen to life. I make life. I seize what I want. I tell life what I want. That's what she's doing. That's my whole point.
Come on.
Y'all can't be just taking too long when y'all cook. Y'all gotta.
Now, I got a question for y'all, okay? Which relationship do you guys believe is healthier? This setup that she's currently doing or Neo's relationship?
Not the IT
where
guy.
Neo did some wrong in his marriage. He recognized that being monogamous wasn't for him.
Real talk,
and he started a polyamorous relationship with other women. This woman would criticize Neo and call him a womanizer for accepting that monogamy isn't for him and then entering into a polyamorous relationship. Now, as you listen to this, take into consideration her current setup. where she's dating multiple people. The man that she's been giving her body to, unequivocal access to, has been dating multiple people. But she's criticizing Neo for being in a relationship where it's him and a couple of women sleeping with each other.
No.
Well, let me ask
so
you a question,
what is Neo to you, Dr. B?
He's a womanizer. He cheated on his wife, and that's why she left him. He didn't cheat once. He cheated over and over again. He's a womanizer. And now what he's doing is, as a womanizer, he's gaslighting himself and that wife to make it seem like he wants polyamorous when you never wanted polyamorous from the beginning. You wanted to be married but didn't have the discipline to do it, and your wife left you because she didn't tolerate that shit.
Maybe.
And so she pivoted from you, and now you're going and he's making these other women pay for the heartbreak that he caused to himself by saying, I want to be polyamorous. That's BS. You want to be married. You don't have the discipline. You don't have the tools to do it. So now you want to make sure you put out into the world, look at me. I want to be polyamorous because I cheated. No, you failed in your marriage. You're effed up, and that's the problem. Now you need to heal from that and not have these self-project your pain onto these women about your messed up decision making. Period.
Okay.
The way she's talking, you would think this is some type of woman who's been married for 20 plus years to a loving husband, has kids, has a backyard, has a white picket fence. You wouldn't think this is a woman who's been getting her cheeks clapped and ran through by this guy for 5 years without any commitment. And oh, by the way, you can also see other guys. How is that any different from Neo's arrangement? But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys believe that this podcast discredited her? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video right here.
Yeah, man. We should end of another video. And there ain't really too much for me to add. So T-Raw, take us home.
Yeah, man. I believe everybody should just live their truth. Live. Just say what you do, man. I mean, I don't really care what you do. I don't really give a fuck about what Charlie talking about for real. But shit. Just be who you are unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
I can't even say it right now.
Unapologetically.
What he said.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, bro, and don't care what nobody else has to say. But this is also showing one of my sayings that I always say. Let somebody talk long enough, they're going to expose it.
Real
This
talk.
is a perfect example of that.
Yeah. All right, man. You already know what it is, man. Trying to keep up with all things VG. Go ahead and scan this hub right here. We love y'all. We're grateful for y'all, man. We're going to see y'all in the next video, man.